And so I tell people my mouth get me in trouble because I'm going to tell you about yourself and I'm going to call you out, and I don't care what your age, what title you hold, whatever else. And that's a whole story in itself. So like, how did you being there all the time with your dad, and I know he knew what was inside you and what God had for you, as you know, you might not have known now, but then, but now hindsight is 2020.
Right. Well, my dad was a very wise person. So before ChatGPT, there was Reverend Darrell Henderson. I could ask him anything, and he was going to give me an answer. So his wisdom is what I drew from a lot. And as I got older and I started to learn my own identity as a person, I was like, there are still things about my dad that I didn't understand, and his drive to help people and, you know, give his last to, you know, be around them, and even, you know, there wasn't a point where I can say my dad wasn't in the house. I'm blessed to say I came from a 2-parent household and my dad was always there. But because of the sake of ministry, there were times where he was not there. And that's the one thing that I think a lot of people outside of the PK region don't understand. That, and my sister said that in the video that we did for his homegoing service. She didn't realize, and we didn't realize, you know, that we have to share him with the world, you know, at large, because he was one of God's chosen. You know, he was anointed for that cause. So to see how he would operate, and I saw where he was done wrong. I saw where there were moments where he was misunderstood. I saw where people intentionally did things to hurt him, you know, and for the sake of ministry. And I saw those things and I said, well, God, I don't think that's for me, because unlike my daddy, I will flip some tables and rearrange some skulls. But God was like, no, that ain't for you, you know.